Tuesday, running some trains. DC, not DCC, because DCC is for the rich folk and overrated. Just kidding, guys. DCC is for if you can afford it, and if you like to hear sounds and, more on a realistic option. What the hell am I talking about? I got DC too, DCC also, right? See, bunch of DCC. All right. So we got a relaxed Tuesday here, and my wife isn't home, so I can enjoy me a fresh cold beer after a hard hot day of work. It's been hot, and I hope my mic is working. And the past, I don't know, month, the heat has been freaking killing me at work, man. But anyway, let's get back to this train thing and answer your questions, what you have, if you have any, and answer them while we run trains, right? Okay, so we're going to be running a consist, and it's still set up from the last short you've seen. And yeah, we'll see how this little 4-axle runs with this 6-axle. Definitely I have the faster one on the front pulling on this, okay? So if you're thinking you're going to break couplers by pulling, you're not, okay? Because what's happening is you're also pulling on these cars. So that means you would wear these couplers out also, right? Wrongo. Again, fastest on the front. You should be good to go. Well, let's kick her up and wait for some people to come in. Let's see if we can get chat up. Man, I don't know how the hell all these chat messages. Feel free to chat also. So let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to set this up. Okay, let's put the direction going the other way, David. And get her running on half throttle, and we'll follow this thing through. Gotta love KCS. I gotta fix that locomotive, by the way. Oh, we have 13 people in the house. Hello. This is our little hobby channel, and we're just running trains and talking about how these things run, bro. Man, this is a big layout. Jeez, I got a lot going on this layout, man. Mountains, radiuses, grades. Oh, lost video feed. Hold on a second. Hold on. Can you hear me? This is darn YouTube live, man. It gives me a lot of trouble. Hold on one second. I might not be getting dang, I don't know if it's okay, my end is good. Can y'all hear me? Hello, Real Fan Mason, Caden. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. I need an audio check. Okay, all right. Hello, guys. I'm on this YouTube live, man, and when I'm walking around with my stuff like this, it gives a little trouble. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mason. Cool. Thank you. That's what's most important. I need a little check every once in a while. Cheers. There we go. We got some Walters and Atlas running together. Hello, Christopher. How you doing? Good to see you, Chris. Been a minute. In fact, we're going to, well, let's go. When it comes around, we're going to get the other locomotive on. Got to get back on my RCs coming up. It's cooler in here, so I can work on my RC stuff. That's a hefty truck right there. That's great, Christopher. Good to hear that, man. Yeah, we just been kicking it. As you know, I work, all day, so it gets hot as hell out there, man. These summer months are brutal. They're really putting a number. Every summer puts a number on me. The older I get, the worse it is for the heat. You know, excuse me. But hey, it is what it is. We'll get back to this as soon as it cools off in here. It's too damn hot. I hope everybody's doing good. It's Tuesday. It's odd for me to make a live on Tuesday, but my wife ain't home. So I cracked me a cold beer and said, let's run some trains. Mason, I'm expanding my 6-foot layout into 11-foot. Man, that's cool, Mason. That's awesome, bro. I got to do some more work on this building where I laid that switch here. That switch just laid in so beautiful, man. I mean, like as you seen on the video, I put the glue in there. I mean, it just laid so nice. The only thing is I'm gonna have to back this building up a little bit so I can ease my track into here. Dang, Chris, you don't have enough, huh? There's my waterfalls. I just fed my fish. Oh, look, there's one there. There you go. This layout's been running awesome, man. It's been, with those Walders, this layout's just been a blast, man, to run. I tell you, if you're looking to get a good a good train, I've said this before, man, these Walders, you can't beat them. I mean, for the detail and the running, the quality, they just run awesome, man. Good locomotive. There she is again. Of course, I got that faster locomotive running on the front, and it's pulling on that slower one. I mean, it's not much slower, but it does make a difference. Because you can only imagine when you pull in if you put your faster locomotive on the back, this is where I had the trouble here. It came up here, and it pushed it right off the trestle. I have it in a video somewhere, but I got so many videos, I forgot which video it was. So what y'all guys been doing? Feel free to leave it in the comment section below. What y'all been doing? What y'all working on? What's been going on with you? What you are running? N scale, HO scale, G scale, O scale. Man, the bigger they get, the more money they are, right? But feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Chris, I have several of the Walrus trains I run and a countless old blue box or tanks. Yes, I like the blue boxes also. Yes, the blue box is just straightforward. I mean, if you break a blue box engine, what the hell are you doing? I don't have many, but what I have runs great besides the newer stuff. I'm not going to get too much into detail with that. But yeah, man, what I got runs pretty good. These Atherns are beasts. Athern, scale training, Rapido, Athern, Walders, beast. There's a blue box here. Sweet running, baby. That Atlas, man, it's a good little locomotive. That's my Venom train. A lot of people don't like Venom, but hey, I'm from the, I don't know, I like comics, Venom, Spider-Man, so I created my own Venom locomotive. We're gonna do a running on that thing with the theme on it pretty soon, so check out that short coming up for that. Oh, there's some matchboxes I just got the other day. This is my second rig I got. tow truck rig. They are moving rigs along with the dump truck. Walmart, $7 a piece. You can't beat them. You cannot beat these rigs. They're close to HO scale. Gomez Adams, who the hell is that? Hello, Falcon Dragon Slayer. So yeah, man, these I've been collecting the hell out of these matchboxes. If Blake was in here, he'll see also, because Blake likes that too. So there's another matchbox. That's a cab over. Get these things from Walmart, Dollar Tree. You get lucky to find them. Grab those things, man. Really good. Found me a tow truck. Another tow truck. Awesome. Real fan, Mason. I got a little bit of a problem with my scale trains. Oh. What's the problem, dude? I can tell you my problem with those scale train locomotives. They hate shifty. Well, let me not say that. They hate grades and inclines. And if you have little small problems, they hate it. So both my scale trains, you got to baby those things. They're good for switching or just like a flat, wide radius. Trust me, I've been running these things and all my other ones run good besides scale trains. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them. But what's your issue, bro? I think we want to add a, let's do a triple. Let's add a triple on this. Let me go get that. Well, I might can run, no, let me go get that other one. Let's add a triple. Oh, your AC 44's headlights aren't coming on. I would do a factory reset, Mason. Look in the book, see what the factory reset on that is. Factory reset it. If it still don't come on, you got to send that thing back in. And they're pretty good at fixing, though. I can't say anything about that. They're pretty good about fixing stuff, because I asked for some couplers. I wanted to pay, but they said, no, we're just going to send you the couplers because that's not a big deal, you know. But they're pretty good at their service stuff. They're very good. Chris, I use Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars and trucks. Matchbox are more to HO scale. Yeah, they are. Absolutely, Chris. Oh, yeah. I think the die-cast collecting thing is such a big, it's a big industry, man. Like, I've been on and off collecting since I've been a kid along with my trains. Man, if I would have had all my Hot Wheels I collect when I was a kid, man, my dad started me off with it. And, as a kid, you lose a lot of shit, or especially, you was in everything like I was. Definitely. Okay, we're going to let BNSF lead this. It's going to be a triple header. Now, this locomotive is exactly to this one, so we shouldn't have any problems. Knock on wood. All right. Let's get it going. That little MRC controller is good, man. It works really good. Yeah, cheaper, Chris. I hear that. Absolutely. Nowadays, whew, the way food and shit's going up, absolutely. Save that dollar. What sort of paints would you recommend for painting Walther kits? I have an old in-scale Walther's cornerstone roundhouse and a corresponding turntable I need to assemble and paint. What I do for like the, well, actually I rattle can my stuff. Like this is either a brown or a like a rust color Rust-Oleum. And then I'll come in and airbrush some black shade, as you can see. So I do rattle can my kits, okay? Every once in a while, like this, when I airbrushed it with airbrush paints, and then I come back with some alcohol and take off my paint, and it gives it that weathered look. Okay. This was a rattle can brown, just lightly sprayed, and then you come back with some acetone or some alcohol and with a Q-tip and touch it up. I have a short on that. That one is some Rust-Oleum white with some kisses of yellow. So a lot of this stuff is Rust-Oleum paints, spray paint. The only thing bad when you're doing your cornerstone kits like that, you have to separate everything, spray what needs to be sprayed a certain color. It takes a little time, but it's well worth it when you get done. And it's easier, in my opinion. Collecting Matchball and Hot Wheels to 63. Man, you must have some good ones, Chris. Dang. There's my wall, buddy. I got back in it on the craze of nostalgia, you know, remembering back in the Gap. And I'm so glad I did. These are some new ones I found this past weekend. Found the Jurassic Park. Check that out. And some old school looking Hot Wheels here. But that's awesome, man. So Dragon Slayer, definitely rattle can, my friend. It's quick, cheap, easy. Get the job done. Hell yeah, Chris. All right, let's see. Triple header right there. I'm pulling that little 4-axle. I got to tell you, I was surprised on those Proto 2000 gondolas running so well. They run great. Them gondola cars, I figured I'd have all kind of trouble with them. Those cars just, they sing around those tracks, man. Let's go check it on that mountain. Oh yeah, definitely. Dollar store, Chris. Yep. Ooh, I heard one of those. I hear something whining in one of them. Huh. I don't know which one it is. Falcon Dragon Slayer. Definitely. If you can get you an airbrush, my friend. Oh yeah, it's airbrush is going to teach you a different technique, and especially if you're trying to weather your locomotives, you can get pinpoint accuracy with that thing, and it's just a good thing to have and learn, you know. But not saying you can't do it by hand. A lot of people do, but it's just something about airbrushing that, you know, gives you that feel of satisfactory, you know, overcoming an obstacle. Well worth it. I would definitely influence that airbrush all the way. This is some paints I mixed up, like with some airbrush paint, some different colors, reds and browns, and I put it on there and I would just wipe it with my finger, and it would give that streak as you see. So that's just straight paint. Oh yeah, definitely. This blast furnace was built with, painted with Rust-Oleum silver and rust color. Two colors did this whole thing, besides the yellow, We can say three colors, but the majority of the building was two colors. And you can see this. It looks heavily, heavily weathered. Beautiful kit, man. Yeah, Chris, Dollar General around me, they haven't stocked up no new stock in about 3 months now. Booyah, baby! There she goes. That bitch is rolling. Damn. I love it. It's my little setup Falcon Dragon Slayer. That's my little compressor here. And it attaches to this little hose and to my airbrush. Sweet, sweet. I regulate it here. Watch my pressure. Depending 12, 15 pounds, depending on my application, I spray my stuff. Got them super treasures. All these locomotives were airbrushed. I have many videos of that. Hey, Resurrey. We doing good. Cheers. I remember watching you build it over time, getting the track just right for it. Okay, yeah, Chris. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it took me a long time building this layout, and it's a good size, man. I'm not looking into adding anything. I'm happy what I have. I just got to put my kits back in here, fix these areas here, finish this large industry here. It's if my life would be where I'm retired or I didn't have to work, or if everything, I had money coming in and I wouldn't have to fund other, I help my mother and all, and since my dad died, and there's a lot going on in my life that takes away from this, and those things are more important. But if I had more dedication and time in here, it would just be stupendous of what I can do. But we have a real life here, and we got to do what we got to do. Absolutely. But we're going to keep building it over time. Thank you, Dragon Slayer. I take a lot of pride in this, in a non-arrogant way. I take a lot of pride with this water feature here, because that was a challenge at the time when I built it. No one was doing this, and it was a feat and challenge to overcome it, minus everything else with it. But yeah, it came out awesome. Cool, Razor Ray. The factory just showed the boundary. The factory. Yeah, this is the blast furnace, Chris. Oh, a lifelong, absolutely, definitely. That's the thing with model trains. It's once you get in it, it's a bug that bit you, and It's something constant that's going to constantly evolve with you in time. It's a hobby, you know. It's a hobby and a place to hang my hat, you know. 62 years. Cheers to that. Cheers to that. And many more to come, Chris. Keep that head up, my friend, and keep going. Non-stop. Pedal, pedal to the metal. Non-stop. Gas it. I'm hoping this cool weather is going to ignite some. It's going to help me come in here. You know, the fall is going to be nice. I'm going to be more encouraged. I've been thinking of this idea for a long time, but I don't know if I want to tackle it this fall. But I want to put a switch over here and want to bypass Devil Mountain. Maybe even get this bridge out of here. I've been kind of playing with that for the past year in my mind. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet. But I would like to bypass Devil Mountain eventually. Keep it here, but bypass it. Not that it's a problem, but it's kind of like a tearing down something that wasn't that good, you know, like in real life, and putting a new bridge. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking of that. Being on a walker slows me down. Absolutely. Should. Yep. Don't let it slow you down. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Non-stop. Pedal to the metal, brother. And everybody in here. Pedal to the metal. Yep. Takes longer, but hey, still get it done. My fall project, I will hopefully be starting my own layout. Cool, Dragon Slayer. That's good to hear. By all means, leave your thoughts and ideas. Express what you're doing. You can do it. You can do it. Absolutely, you can do it, Dragon Slayer. And everybody in here, you can do it. Put your mind to it. You can do anything. Look at that. We built a whole metal excavator, hydraulic. There you go. Razor Ray, I'm working on an in-scale little 2x4 HO, but heart is HO. Sweet, Razor Ray. Yep, depending on what size you're working in. Let me tell you, I worked in scale. I loved it. And my preference, you know, for me, it was the buildings. You know, that was giving me a lot of trouble putting them together. I was younger, you know, taking it with a grain of salt. I was younger, and my patience was really thin back then. And but in scale has its place for the size room you're working with. It's a great choice also. HO scale, you run out of real estate quick. And for me, the perspective of HO scale, which I love, and I will stay in HO scale, but it again, the real estate aspect. Let me flip this around. I'll show you. Um, you can't really model a bunch of scenes, okay? Because if you're trying to do something kind of like real life, you can't really model a whole bunch in an area. If you get what I'm saying, in scale you can, because it's smaller and it's more of a perspective thing. But HO scale is nice for the size, and the quality. But real estate is a must with HO scale. on the realism side of things. If you just want to run trains like I do, hey, you fine. HO does have the advantage of having a lot more secondhand. True, true. Yeah, HO is most popular. Yeah, HO is most popular according to Google. It is the most popular scale out there. I still do all scales, but HO. Oh yeah, HO. It's right there in that sweet spot. You know. Um, but again, in scale does have its place, and I enjoyed in scale when I had it in the other room. It was nice. You know. And the way I would film it, I wish I would have kept that channel up. It's been years ago. I'm not shooting down any scales. Each has their place. But again, I'm an HO scale guy. I still do all my scales. Okay. I was at a train show in Cheyenne a month ago and I'm stuff. HO, yep. Oh yeah. HO is most popular. Guaranteed. I hear that decoders and in scale um, is a pain to work with. Like they sell that new kind of decoder you clip in there, and if you don't, I hear it's a whole shit world of difference. You know. Sweet, yeah, baby. Oh, we just lost a train. Oh, we just had that little Atlas just derailed. That was nice. Okay, let's put this on the track. So we had our second hiccup. Atlas came off. All right, you're punished. Let's see. Let's put one of these bad boys on here. All right, 1 second, guys. One second, I'm coming. Let me look incident here. This one gave me a little. I haven't ran this one that long, just so got a little hitch somewhere. Not nothing major. In scale razor, eh? Sweet. Oh yeah. Again, absolutely. Depending on what you like, and absolutely. Not bad on the coders. I have 4 engines with them. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, you hear so much are out there in scale, and different people's opinions on in scale stuff, and you don't know. You know, I can't really speak on that, but you know, so that's cool. There it is. Let me go put you on my room, and I'm gonna come back. Hold on. Let me go set y'all up real quick. I'll be right back. Wait, 38 minutes. Oh yeah, it's early. Let me kind of set you up if I can, like this. Put you on my stand. Give me 1 minute, guys. See, y'all caught that train right there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I think they even have Z-scale DCC. Damn! That's like not having a layout. Z-scale. T-scale too. When I didn't have oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Damn, bro. I used to parents people, now I can't. That's alright, Chris. Hey, you still got movement, my friend. Yeah. Cheers to you still here and you still getting it, my friend. Yeah. Damn. Hate to hear that, bro. Yeah, it sucks. This world, that's one thing with this world, man. It's unforgiving. It don't ask any questions. It demands so much, this world, man. You see so many things happening. You know, our family was struck with a lot of loss in our family, and trust me, I know we're at my young age, at 38 years old, I know what it's like, the struggles, the suffering, the pain, the hurt. It sucks, but we will get through it. And a lot of N-scale DCC engines have sound as well now. Yeah. The BLIs sound really, really good, man, in N-scale. I had a couple of those engines like that. Keep your heads up. Yep. There she is. She got a little wheel slip. That's my fault because I put WD on it. But it was a good thing because the WD acts as a protectant. It sucks for the wheel slippage, but it seemed like it made a difference on the oxidation. Big mountain. My friend's mom is wheelchair bound for the rest of her life because of it. It sucks, but it's just the way the world. Yeah, she's still here. Yeah, and yeah, I feel that. I understand. It's just the way it is. Dragon Slayer. Just have to adapt my tools so I can use them. It takes me longer to just change a cooler or anything. Absolutely not, Chris. Yeah, my father-in-law, he was 40 years old when he had his first major heart attack, and he lived to around, I think it was 67, with like 15% of his heart. But it didn't stop him. He kept going, and he ran out of breath real easy. But he still drank his little beer, and he kept going, man. Shit happens in life. You have to adapt. Yep, absolutely. So I think I'm gonna take some easy things coming up and start painting this shit here. Start putting me some damn paint in here. Get rid of those white foam over there. Kind of start blending this shit in. Fixing my bridge. Let's put our cars back on. Let's grab our two cars. We're gonna put our cars and our other locomotive back on. Okay. That's cool, Razor Ray. Got that in scale, man. That's sweet, bro. Model railroading is a pride and joy, man. It's something that you can create and be proud of what you create. Because it is a challenge to do this. Big, small, it doesn't matter, you know. It is a challenge to do a model railroad. You can create and get this in every aspect of building one. yeah, it gives you a great satisfaction out of it. At least for me. Let's speed this train up. We're gonna put our cars back on and get it going. Man, like I said, when I poured this resin here, whew, that was a challenge in itself. I was trying to get it that swampy look, but man, that thing kicked really fast. Specific wheel size, I would be leaning to 33 inch. I would lean to 33, but some of these cars got 36. I don't like 36-inch wheels. I don't like them just for the look, really. I hate pizza cutters. Pizza cutter wheels, I hate. They don't run good, in my opinion. I got pizza cutters, I change them. Try 1/8, 1/8 scale. Damn, bro. You mean in business right there, dog. 1/8. That's real shit right there. Shit. You might as well take the real locomotive and come put it in your room, huh? It's badass, though. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, let me go grab my other locomotive. Oh, I'll put it here. Dragon Slayer. That takes a huge amount of money, though. Yeah, some deep pockets right there. Too deep for me. Whew, it's awesome. I admire it, definitely. Damn, 1/8. Now, Brody, is that something that you ride? Where you went, Chris? Oh, you ride it. Okay. How is that thing propelled? Electric, gas, steam? It's awesome, man. Especially the live steam stuff. I've seen incredible 1/8 scale. Oh, they're sweet, man. Live scale stuff is just, it's, man, it's just, I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's just awesome. I'm a big steamer guy. You can see these lathes in here. I would like to build my own steam engine. Maybe one day. I have a little smaller steam engine I purchased. So I'm a steam guy also. I don't even want to know how much that would have cost. It's up there. Oh, electric switcher, battery powered. Okay. Oh yeah, you can do a lot with batteries, man. You can do a lot, such as like that excavator I built right there. That's a Power Wheel battery, and it runs this entire operation. Whew. I'm destined to finish that thing. Thank you, Brody. Yeah, again, you can do a lot with electronics. Absolutely. Once you figure out how electronics work, you know, basically receivers, points, battery, of course, the right size motors, chains, and applications and sprockets. And once you get all that to work with your locomotive that you're building, you can get things to move. It's all about gearing and everything. So this is I'm going to be operating on DCC once I get comfortable in what I want to do with this area. Then I'm going to start doing some switching. All DCC right here. All of this. Because it's so complicated, the track plan is a little complicated. And it's going to have to be DCC. Dragon Slayer, I do too love G-scale garden layout sometime. We have the land, but not the money for time. True, Dragon Slayer. True. Yeah, I can feel that. G-scale is awesome. To me, it's just the funds. You know, they're really really expensive. Switching is probably one of my favorite. Oh, cool, Brody. I think that's everybody's issue is the funding. You know. The funding. I don't even want to know what I got in this, man. I don't even want to put a number on it. I don't want to know. Oh, somebody came in. Hey, Prusa. Almost 4 years. Prusa. 4 years and you know, just trying to. Yeah, 4 years. Speaking of switching, my friend and I just finished constructing the modules 13 by 9. Ooh, sweet. Oh, awesome, Dragon Slayer. 13 by 9. That's a crazy question, Razor. How much I spend weekly? It depends. The only time I spend anything is if I buy like a locomotive or a kit or a train car. I would try like every 2 or 3 weeks, a couple of $100, something like that. It's hard to say. Oh. Yeah. A shelf layout. Yeah, those are nice. I don't know. For me, I love to do my switching within my loops. And it's just something about coming relaxed as you see now and just letting the trains run and admiring what you did. You know, it's just letting them flow, letting them run. It doesn't, you don't have to touch them. You don't have to do anything. It's just letting them go, you know. You sit back and enjoy your work. At least that's for me with my loop layout. Oh, cool, Razor. Yeah. I get about every once in a while like an 18 to 20 car train running, and there's always one that wants to derail the damn thing. Always one that wants to derail. Hey, David Walker, grilling burgers. You grilling burgers, man? Sweet. Cheers. And by the way, those mountains come apart. I can take those mountains apart and service my track if I ever need to. Sweet, man. And by all means, this was not an easy task doing all this. You know, I had to plan a lot of thinking, a lot of figuring out. Of course, this is not a computer-generated image, nor this track plan is something that I recreated from someone else's stuff. This is all my design out my head, and it took a long time to figure out all this. because I calculated my own grades, so I didn't buy any foam grades or anything like that. And it took quite a while, almost I would say almost a year to build it, just the track work. You got a Coors Light? Sweet, brother. After a hard day's work, there's nothing wrong with that. Hell yeah, David. Cheers. Razor, you having coffee? Get you spunked up. How y'all like them M2s right there? Got a Coke? Oh man. Get that caffeine. I drink water all day. All freaking day. This, like I said, this summer, it just kicks my ass, man. This heat is terrible. We're looking at around 105 degrees over here. What's your favorite locomotive? Prusa. Favorite. As in make. SD90 Mac. In the old scale, they use old wheel weights and cars to weight them down and don't derail. Get rid of the old weights. That's a good idea, Dave. Ray, I'm in Louisiana. Luckily, we finally been in the 80s here in Wisconsin. Oh man, I'm jealous. 80 degrees. Whew. That'll liven the soul up. The old Ace. That's a good choice, Prusa. There's an old Ace sitting right here. This was one of my first locomotives. And I did some torturous things to this poor baby. But she's still a runner. Back in the beginning. Young and dumb. Damn, 73. Jeez. Yeah, the 90s. Over here, anything past noon, well, 11 o'clock on up, it's basically hell. In the southern states over here, the humidity. If you get some rain, it steams you. It cooks you, you know. So it's bad. 76 in Maine. Damn, that's not bad. Y'all get them early winters, y'all. I'm very surprised how DC, from how far it is from the main room, how DC works, man. That's 50%. 2 locomotives hauling up with ease. No voltage drop. The forecast for the next 10 days, shuckling, cooler air, 70s, lower A usually. Dang, Dragon Slayer. Whew. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I hear that. So what y'all plans on building a layout? Y'all gonna integrate inclines, bridges, or yeah, what y'all plan on doing within y'all layouts? Yeah, the heat, yeah. Craig, all of the above. You want a bridge with some bungee jump? Cool. I'm outside, bro. The backyard's my lane. Cool. That's what's up. Oh yeah, you gotta have the campers and hunters. Gotta put a little deer in those mountains. I can't talk bad about them Walders. They just run. Atlas, 2 trip ups tonight. We had 2 trip ups. Don't know why. Maybe I think it's because it's a little lighter, and I don't know. I'm not even going to go into that because I'm not sure. But we did have 2 trip ups with the Atlas. Double main, absolutely. Started 2x shelf layout. Going to put in an industrial area. Oh, cool, Todd. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I love that stuff. Graffiti. Hell yeah. My roads came out pretty good over there. That's plaster roads that I pour very, very watery. And why I pour plaster roads is because they're stable. Once you pour a plaster road, it's not going to threaten to lift wood, foam, anything that besides if you paint it or you do use plaster or drywall, all that other stuff will lift over time. It's the nature of materials. I plan to build a small mid-style town that have grain elevator. There you go, grain elevator. Cool, Dragon Slayer. Yeah, I gotta finish that junkyard also. Cool. Razor Ray, go to my about page, and my email, my Gmail is in my about page, and I would be delighted to look at your stuff. If you want me to post it on my community posts and post Razor Ray on it, just let me know in the Gmail. I don't mind. Did you start with the plan or just start laying track and go with it? This was a vision that I envisioned, Todd, and as I built it, I I went with it. I took my time, and I knew what I wanted on the outer mains by those mountains, and I wanted the waterfall, and I wanted the double helix, to step up and down. I knew I wanted that, and the footprint, as you see, that was definitely what I wanted. Okay, and everything else is this right here. I drew this up. Took a little minute to draw it up on paper, and that's what I came up with. Wharf Mountains looking 20 by 20, 20 by 30, making it module 2 levels. Damn, Craig. Oh, cool. That's going to be awesome. Aquarium. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Just 16 by 26, 2 4 by 8 tables, 3 by 10, row 1 on 4 by 8. Engine house. Oh, cool, David. That's awesome. Yeah, anyone wants to show their stuff, they can send it to the Gmail in the about page. Specify what you want me to do with it. It's all good. I like the wraparound mountain. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I didn't want the conventional stacked helix. I didn't want that. And I knew I didn't want no major 2 or 3 levels. Takes away from a layout, in my opinion. A 2 or 3 level layout takes so much away from what you're trying to broadcast. So that's why I kept it single layer, and with the helix, I kept it understandable. Absolutely. Yeah, David got some cool stuff going on over there. The more complex you get with the layout, adding 3, 4 levels, whatever you're adding, the more issues you're introducing. Uh, there's no layout that's perfect. There's no you always have a problem somewhere. One day, somewhere down the road, you'll have an issue, and when you're creating a layout, create it so that you can get to things. Like you can reach over to things. If you don't have to crawl under a layout, that's the best thing. But creating hatches, if you can stay away from those things, it's to me it's what most important. So I can work at different angles of this layout. I can reach, you know, and I can go around. You know, it's so much comfortable working like that. But if you're creating hatches, I mean, again, each his own, but it's harder to work like that. There she goes. Sweet. There's Megalodon. He's getting it. Go, buddy. I guess Chris checked out of here. Cheers, Chris. I still haven't pulled this. It shows you how much I ain't been doing in here. Still haven't pulled these barrels off of my 3D printer. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Let's get it. Damn, that thing's stuck. Oh, that's cool, Raisin. Damn, those bitches are badass, man. Check that out. Shit. So any questions you have for me, guys, leave it in the comment section down below. Whatever you have, you're having a hiccup or something, let me know and we can answer together. Back in the day, in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, doing RC planes, before I got back into it. Oh, man. That's wicked awesome, Chris. This little Digitrax, again, this little thing works pretty good. I like it. So as you've seen, those welders just kept running. They just keep running. They don't stop. I wish I had more locomotives I could trust to put on this layout. But some of those engines, man, they get crazy on me. Hey, Blue Tank Train, yeah. There's something about locomotives and Americana, you know, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it. It's not a bad little unit, Razor Ray. In the 70s, before graduating from tech school in the Air Force, I got my pilot line with single engine. Damn, that's awesome, Chris. That's a feat that's a great achievement. Hello, Michael. Absolutely. Do you still fly? What's your favorite road name? Close second favorite. There you go. There's your answer right there. Union Pacific and BNSF. You loved it. Awesome. That's awesome, Chris. Sounds like you was a great go-getter back then. You was getting it. What am I talking about? You still getting it now, right? Hell yeah. Non-stop. Full throttle. Sweet. The merger BNSF. Ah. Oh. Heard about it. I hope they don't change anything though. Yeah, I hope they don't change anything. If they do, I still got the old school locomotives here, so I don't know. I kind of like that color scheme. Can't fight heart condition or having heart surgery and a stroke in February. Oh man, Chris, I hate that, man. Praying for you, bro. Have a little moment of silence for Chris, everybody. Hold off a little while. Alrighty, Chris. God bless you, buddy. I like the green, black, and white Burlington Northern. Cool. Yeah, Burlington Northern got a sweet, okay color scheme. Sweet, Tom. Thank you. Yeah, I know what it's like. My dad had a massive heart attack about 3 months ago. Yep. Yeah, that's right. UP and NS. Yeah, that's right. I'm not a fan of NS. The colors are just too dull. Like black and white colors were back in the 50s, man. Like we didn't have color TV back then. They're so dull. So I don't know what they're gonna come up with them schemes, but I hope they don't change it on UP. If they do, hopefully it's a banger. You know what I mean? Oh, sweet, David. Yep, Chris. That's the spirit. That's cool, Tom L. The horse with the wings is cool. The Pegasus, yeah. Cool. Yeah, we all UP around here in Kansas City. I grew up seeing Union Pacific, Kansas City, and some BNSF. Shockingly, Union Pacific, they do pair up with BNSF over here. You know, they run together. I don't know what the deal is with that, but they do. But I grew up seeing freight and I always loved it. No passengers as far as you can see over here. Oh, you got the swoosh? Yeah, the swoosh is okay. Yeah, there you go. There's a swoosh here. Shockingly, these lights work good on these DC locomotives. That's rare. Oh, you have the yellow. Okay. These are Walther bridges. I just bought two kits, glued them together, and I 3D printed these stone pillars. You don't have to 3D print this. You can cut this out of like a piece of wood and paint it and give it a little texture, you know, but you don't have to get that brick look like that. You can make all this out of wood. Oh yeah, Suline. Suline is strikes my interest a bit. Suline is a good color scheme. CSX is also badass. I like CSX. Pan Am, okay. She's coming around around 18 to a 20 inch right there radius. Beautiful. I lived in Chicago and loved the CNO blue and yellow scheme. Okay. Chicago. I need some more box cars. I don't have enough. These box cars are quite expensive. I think they're running around. This one ran me like 40 bucks. It was expensive for that box car. Minus shipping, you know how those things are. And tariffs, all that went up. Uh, I'm glad the 145% is not imposed on us because there's no way we could be able to make it. When it went down to the 20% or whatever it was, it did go up. You can see the difference. And, hopefully, manufacturers don't take advantage of that and hide it within their prices. You know, going up even more. You know what I mean? But anytime you send your stuff to China, things cost more. Conrail. Too bad I didn't have just a room full of trains where I could just kind of sit in one spot. I gotta walk all over the place. Give me a good exercise, huh? International, buddy. True, Razor. I believe that. I believe that they'll sneak it in there. All about, and it's sad because all about today, you know, and this is the way the world ticks. That green dollar, you know, and you know, manufacturers they're gonna do what they can to put that dollar in there. And it's just the name of the game for them. And when they see them tariffs go up, we can hide that. Don't you hate computers? In a way, huh? Norfolk. Okay. Thank you, tractor. All right, let's switch over this locomotive to go on our second main line. Let's pull our simple lift bridge here, pulling our pin out. Lift this thing up. I'm going to switch it over here. All right. Going through that number 6 Atlas with ease. There you have it. Oh. Let me make sure I'm still switched here. Okay. There we go. Atlas, Razor Ray. All Atlas. This whole thing is Atlas, with the exception of those damn Picos right there. I got 2 Picos to try them because everybody was like, oh man, you got to do Pico. You got to do it. And I did it. And I'm regretfully doing it because these Picos are shifty. Constantly have issues with them Picos. And there's the only 2 Picos I own on this layout. And for the amount of trouble I have with those 2 switches compared to all these Atlas, I'm just a believer in Atlas. Oh, you're welcome, Razor Ray. And the thing for me, I like to try the product and see, you know, and go from there and shoot a straight answer from there. I see them keeping them the same. Yeah, Tom. That's why I go to eBay. eBay got some good deals, you find. A lot of their, it's used, you know, but man, let me tell you. And that's the reason why I switched back to DC. I have Cato track, but my power track got bent somehow, so I can't run trains. Oh, man. That sucks. Hate to hear that. Yeah, all Atlas. And no problems. People love the look of Atlas because of they say it doesn't look real, you know, the spacing of the ties. But I mean, if you got to be that petty, then, you know, what the hell are we doing, you know?